Are you a victim of domestic violence? Since 2013, From Ordinary to Extraordinary has helped over 3,000 women, and we want to continue to rebuild the community with one family at a time. Please make a donation or sign up for volunteer opportunities today at imfote.org. No matter how you choose to get involved, know that every bit counts. From Ordinary to Extraordinary is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to empower women and girls that have experienced domestic violence.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Good morning. We are in the building. Wait a second. Hold up. I gotta get this right. Okay. Good morning. We are on the 23rd. What is it? 23rd of January. 23rd. And Michael Shawn, Takeover Legends, we're here. Good morning to everybody rocking out with us right now. Shawnee, how was your weekend?
It was long. It was a long weekend.
It was a long weekend, really?
Yep. It was a very long weekend, an interesting weekend. Congratulations to you on taping your first episodes of the Michael Shawn Show. So we did that Friday. My daughter ran at Texas Tech.
Yes, she did.
We watched the Cowboys game. Oh, and we got into a new show called Why Women Kill. I actually finished it. You didn't, but I finished it.
Oh my God. So go ahead, explain. Oh, good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Nikki White Chocolate. Good morning to everybody on here rocking out with us. And please explain this white women killed and everything.
Wow,
like that.
why women kill, not white women kill.
Oh my God, it really should be. But okay, go ahead.
No, because there's a black woman in it too.
There's one.
No, there's more than one black woman in it.
Okay, well, explain to.
But as far as main characters, yes, there's one black woman, two white women. But Why Women Kill is it's a series on Amazon Prime. I ended up finding it. Good morning, Mo.
Good morning, Mo.
Good morning, y'all.
I found it because I watched Tulsa King. And then the next thing that popped up was Why Women Kill. And I was like, that seems interesting. So I clicked on it and started watching it. And it actually sucked me in because it reminds me of Desperate Housewives.
Turning beds.
Yeah. What's her name?
You watch it too, Mo? Oh my God.
Lucy was one of the directors and writers on it, and she actually stars in it. And it was a good series. It was a good series. I ended up finishing it last night. It didn't end like I thought it was gonna end. It did not end like I thought it was gonna end, but it was. I would definitely watch it over because there's some things I want to go back and see that maybe I missed.
Shout out Nikki White Chocolate. Mo, how was your weekend?
It was, enlightening. I had a lot of work to catch up on. Nothing exciting. It was nothing too exciting. I had a lot of work to catch up on, but some exciting things coming down the pike. So hopefully the fruits of my labor and my long nights will be paying off soon. Yeah.
Jay Black, how was your weekend?
Jay Black?
It's not like a payoff. That's what we do.
A dream, still a dream killer.
We do everything for a payoff. No, that's it. Good morning, people.
So what happened, Jay? How was your weekend?
What do you mean? My weekend was amazing. I was a handyman. I think I got a new profession. I think I'm just I tried the landscaping. It didn't work. Remember, I tried being a plumber.
That didn't work.
Then I tried the HVAC. I was doing the HVAC.
And that didn't work.
But over the weekend, I had to fix my sink. I broke like our sink in the bathroom. Somehow something fell from high up and cracked the sink. I had a hole in my sink.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
But guess what? There ain't no hole no more.
Shout out to Home Depot.
Yes, I fixed it. You can't tell there was anything, no cracks, no lines. You know, like they do the spider lines and the whole. Completely fixed it and sealed it up. So I was thinking maybe just a generic handyman, then a way I can determine what jobs I can and can't do by myself. That's my thought process.
General Mr. Fix It.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going with because you can't even see it. And then obviously my Eagles won, so that's the biggest news of the weekend.
Yes.
I don't know about them Giants and Cowboys, but I know them Eagles won. I know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this up right quick.
Thank you to the Cowboys for losing, for actually saving my weekend.
That's all I know is right there. That's all I know. These shirts are popping right now. These shirts on fire. You see what it is? Fire! Who needs a shirt? Holla at me.
Yes.
What? Well, not at me, but same concept, you know. But
Woke
up inspired. Woke up inspired. Well, you know, inbox rather, because you know, Eagles logo, you know, personalized gear. But Eagles won. I didn't know if y'all knew that over the weekend. I didn't know if anybody
I had no idea.
You know,
it wasn't in my market.
It was.
I was actually in a room full of Cowboy fans last night, and those men were like, "So who you going with?" I said, "Neither. I'm an Eagles fan." He was like, "Man, get out of here."
Mo, you're an Eagle fan?
Huh?
You're an Eagle fan?
I've always been an Eagles fan since I lived in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Been an Eagles fan for 20 years.
And happy birthday to my sister. Happy birthday, Jeanette.
Happy birthday, Jeanette. Happy birthday, girl.
Yes, the 23rd. Yes, today. Today.
I'm trying to get everything together. I got the mic. Okay. All right. I'm at. All right.
Mike, did you crack the code? I don't know if y'all did these comments or not. Let me see the background. Where is Mike? Is he still in Texas? Is Mike
wait a minute.
now?
I got some stuff to show about Mike.
Jesus! Here we go.
Go ahead and talk about your.
No, I did not crack the code. What do you have to show?
Just talk about your weekend. Oh my God!
All right, weekend was amazing. We did. First of all, let's please, if we can, clap it up for. I'm trying to get my mic right for Sexy Mo. Can we clap it up for doing her thing? We did the TV show, and everything was great. Yes, everything was amazing.
Because didn't you count me out?
I thought, 75 cents, 75 cents. And Mo was but who didn't show up?
And I was on time.
Who didn't show up?
Well, if you're talking about me, you know, indirectly, you know, I had
directly. Who didn't show up? Mo came up there and made it happen.
I would have in. Like if I had the time, I would have actually flown in. I would have.
But Jay Black did not make it. And go ahead, Jack.
I had a prior obligation.
What was your prior obligation?
I had a prior commitment that I had to fulfill. And when you have prior commitments, sometimes you don't want to disappoint people, so you have to honor your, you know. But the next time, I'm planning ahead.
But I reprioritized. I'm just saying.
Good word.
I had prior commitments too, but I reprioritized.
And we had the whole thing. Shout out to Shawnee. She made the whole thing happen. We had the TV show. We recorded and Mo did an amazing job. And Jay Black.
Yeah, I make sure we got.
And Michael Shawn was amazing. He was in his pocket. He was in his stance. Like he stayed in his square where the camera vision. It was amazing.
Oh wait, I was there. I see me in the background. What are you talking about?
You are terrible.
I see me there. If I can zoom in, I'll show y'all. I see me in the background. I see Mo. I see me. I see Shiny. Oh no, that looks dope. That looked like a real. Wow, that looks amazing.
That looks like what?
Like a Sherry Shepherd. It looked like that's Shepherd. A real. Wendy,
what did you think I was doing? What did you? I was gonna ask you the same thing I asked Mike. So what, you thought I was on some BS down here?
I was just trying to see. I didn't know that looks amazing. Then I saw the.
What did you expect? What did you really expect?
Oh,
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was.
You thought it was some bullshit. Just go on and say it.
That's real TV. Like when we do Good Day Philadelphia, like that's real TV.
So when I said we're doing a TV show, what did you think? What did you think?
Well, I was thinking more Tubi. I wasn't thinking more.
Why are we killing Tubi? Why are we killing Tubi right now?
No,
I want Tubi. Why are we killing Tubi?
So I'm just trying to understand because somebody else said that too. Talking about, oh wow, what did you expect?
Who says the man that we had to come scoop from Motel 6? Just saying.
All right, explain, Jay Black. Shawnee wants. Shawnee, go put some clothes on.
I'm late for these comments.
I do have on clothes. What are you talking about?
Okay. All right. Cowboys weren't inconsistent to be a champion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
so
nice.
those are my first two guests, and I'll let him talk about them. But those are the first guests on his inaugural show.
I didn't realize they were that big. Like
you didn't know what?
They look like security.
You're funny. Those are the guys who have the actual podcast that Jaguar Wright. We've played her clips and everything like that, talking about everything. So they were the first guest on there.
Nice.
And then Mike was also on their show.
Yeah.
Nice. Good morning,
so
TP.
He's gonna appear on there. Here he is on the infamous couch. There he is.
Yeah, that was the couch.
That was a Jack. I saw Jack right on that couch. Oh.
Yeah, that's the infamous couch.
Wow. Okay. That's
nice.
That's dope. That's a good thing.
Happy birthday, Queen. Shout out to Stacy. And more pictures.
That was busy fixing his sink.
Oh, my God.
I was.
I'm so sorry.
I'm going to put it back. I'm going to put it back up. Just want to see with this picture. Okay. Texas in the house. Y'all was doing it out in Texas.
All right. So, no, the code wasn't cracked. It was not cracked. And also, we did the podcast. We did everything like that. And what else? Jay Black wasn't there.
Mike looked clean. Stacy said you look clean.
Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. And Jeanette.
Nice. Everybody saying morning to each other. Shawnee's a real boss. Yeah, Stacy. She pulling on real productions.
Thank you, Stacy.
I never doubted you, Shawnee. I was just like, wow. Like sometimes people.
I did. When Shawnee brought me,
hard. That's a shame.
I'm sorry. When Shawnee brought me over there, and she was like, "Here it is," I was like, "Oh shit." It's real. Like Shawnee has a whole network that is going on right now. Look, Mo, she's so confident. And what?
No, Nikki tried to say I was that Shawnee puts on the janky.
No, that lets me know how they really feel about Media Room 360.
No.
So I guess they think it's janky too. So.
No, I didn't.
Shawnee, it was amazing. It was amazing what you did.
Supersedes.
Go ahead, Jay Black. Go ahead. Dig yourself a bigger.
In life, a lot of times people can over deliver on certain aspects, and you just show love to be like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. So that's like a good thing when you overperform. So you didn't just meet expectations, you exceeded. Like it was like outstanding. Yes. So that's a good thing, and that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you partially met or you didn't.
Good morning, Rick. How are you today? How was your
weekend? She amazed me when I was there. The part is that Mo made it and Jay Black, you didn't. So everybody was there. I was there. Mo did her thing. Mo did an amazing job. And then you weren't. So explain.
What do you mean? I was preparing for the Eagles game. What are you talking about? I told you it's a Philly thing. We was preparing. I had to get my replays. I had to get my plays, my coaches, and all that stuff together. But we'll see next time, though. But yeah, I'm glad that y'all had fun. So it airs so y'all.
I'm glad y'all had fun.
What am I? It's CW. So it's CW in Dallas for those in the
CW
Dallas
33.
area. So say if I'm in like Philly, is there a way I can like? Is Shawnee gonna re-air it on Media Room 360? Is can I go online?
He's really trying to finagle this.
I'm trying to let the people know because I want to see the show. How can I see if I'm a viewer and supporter? How
but
can
Jay
I watch
Black,
the
you were
show?
part of the team. You didn't show up.
Jay Black, take a shot.
Take that shit out.
Dang, Kathy, we usually here.
Explain.
All good. This way things are well for everyone.
First of all, we can read the comments. The comments are right there. We can read the comments. Johnny was there. Mo was there. Did an amazing job. And you were not.
As I was saying, like people like Stacey Mitchell, she said she wanted to see the show. Shawnee, she's in Jersey. Is there a way that she could check out the show after it airs?
She can. So his shows won't start till February 4th. So we tape for February 4th and his Valentine's Day show. So after they air there, then they'll air here. So after February 4th, or maybe February 4th after 1 o'clock, I'll put it up because it airs here noontime.
Got it. So make sure you set your alerts and your notifications if you don't already. Like go to YouTube, Media Room 360, hit notifications, and then you'll get that notification, and everybody better check it out. Man, that's dope.
Yeah. All right. So my weekend was, yes, the Eagles did beat up on the Giants. It was destructive. It was crazy. It was, it was a Philly thing. So shout out to the Eagles who will lose against the 49ers.
Here we go. Here's the hate. No congratulations to the Eagles. Just they're gonna lose.
No. Because when I tell you my phone, my alerts went crazy. They were like, "Oh, Mike, you ain't got nothing to say." I didn't say the Giants. Did I say the Giants were gonna beat the Eagles? To you, Jay Black?
No, you not verbatim. You were saying that they had a chance, and and we'll see how the game go. You were giving your squad a chance, which you should. You should have. You should have. You're not gonna say my team going and they have no shot. It's the NFL any given Sunday.
All right, so the Eagles destroyed the Giants. Now they will lose against the 49ers. Hey fam, Squeeze is back in the building. Welcome back, Mo. We missed you. Mo was in the building. Mo did her thing. So are you guaranteeing that the Eagles will beat the 49ers?
There's no guarantees in NFL, Mike. What I'm guaranteeing is going to be a competitive game. The top two teams in the NFC sees Eagles ranked number 1, the 49ers ranked number 2. So this is going to be an amazing game on paper, and from based off what I've seen, it should be good.
But the great thing was the weekend happened. The Giants got beat up. We got destroyed. And we were able to watch the Dallas Cowboys lose in front of all the Dallas Cowboy fans.
Man, that wire was beautiful.
Oh, that was amazing. So shout out to them. And what do we got, Shawnee? Uh-oh. What's wrong?
I don't know what's going on, Shawnee.
What's going on, Shawnee?
Shawnee. Oh, by the way, you look nice, Shawnee. Your hair looks nice. I think everything you look nice, Shawnee. Mo. I think Mo looks amazing as well.
Mo looks amazing.
So I don't know what's going on. Let's change his energy. I don't know.
I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. What we got, Shawnee? What we got?
I'm trying to figure out what we got. Trying to figure out what we got.
He muted me.
Who?
Jay Black?
Jay Black.
Why did you mute Mo?
Jay Black, I see your hands moving and I'm talking and I look down and my screen is muted.
Oh, this is hilarious.
All right. What's going on today?
It's a beautiful Monday. That's what it is. And, it's a regroup Monday. It's my sister's birthday. The Eagles won. It was a great weekend. My wife had a great. My wife got the car. She got a dream car show. This has been a great.
What was the dream car?
She wanted the Volvo. The Volvos. She loves.
Did you take a picture?
Yeah.
It's on social media.
Yeah.
The little Volvo XC90. She always wanted that car. So good thing, just. Everybody's happy, Mike. Everything's all good. Everything is positive. It's all about positive energy, Mike. That's what it is.
You
positive
did good,
energy.
Jay Black. As a husband, I just want to tell you, a husband, for your wife's birthday month, you set it off, and I just wanted to commend you for that.
Yes, and she's still talking about going away still by herself. But I digress. I digress. I digress. Like that would work.
Let her have that. Sometimes you know what?
What do you mean going away?
She just wants to like go like by herself to a hotel and have her night to read her books and to just decompress and not worry about the house or the kids she just wants to get away by herself.
And like you said what is your
I said
before we get into everything else?
I said I support it, but she don't believe me.
Because you're using your hands. You're like,
did you say it like that? Did you say it?
I support it. Cool. I mean, I get it. And then she reminded me like people like TP that support the show. She said, look, TP went to this island by her whole island by herself. And that, like she said, people do that. Like this.
What is it that bothers you about this?
I don't know. I don't see the
I'm gonna be sexy mode.
I don't need to go there by myself and just I don't want to sit somewhere and read and take a bath.
But what is it? No.
It's not about you.
But what is it that bothers you that she wants to be alone? What is it that bothers you?
I don't know. Why can't I be there? Like we're a unit, right? We move together, right? Why I gotta be by herself? I don't know.
Sexy mode. Please speak in right now.
Yeah, TP. Yeah. I know.
Go.
I may. Okay,
yes.
J-Black, number one, it's not all about you. Did you hear the key words? She needed this for herself, right? Ooh. That's number one. Number two, you have this. Well, you leave the house, you go to work, right? You're in the car by yourself. You have plenty of opportunities to be alone with just J-Black. She does not.
She does. When my baby, when our son goes to school, she's all day until he gets out.
And while he is in school, she is prepping the house, running a business from the house, making sure that you got all your bacon and all of the things that you need for the next morning. She's prepping. By the time she washes all of that,
she's cleaning.
She has to go get Buddy. Okay, and then Buddy's home. Hey, I gotta make sure he got the snacks. I gotta make sure that he gets his homework done. I gotta make sure J-Black meal is on the table. Come on, 2 days to herself is not.
Two. I thought we were talking about one overnight. Wait, what do you think? How did we get to two?
She can't have a weekend. She can't have a weekend.
I mean, I would support.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, I'm done.
Okay, so what is the actual problem, Jay? What's the actual problem?
There is no actual problem. Good morning, Mark. Good morning.
There is.
All right, we're not turning this into that because I already see that this.
No, but real quick before we move on, what is the actual problem? Like, what is it that bothers you about this?
Oh no, because Ashley says she could ask for a whole month, like DJ.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm with J-Black with that. No, we're not doing
asking for a
But what's the actual problem? Is that you just miss your wife?
I do. I would really. That's what I would miss her that much. That is like I don't want to be that away from her that long.
Oh,
do you see how real that is right there, Mo?
That's sweet. But why can't you communicate that to her and say, the real reason I don't want you to is because I'm gonna miss you. I like you being around.
I like us debating and watching Wheel of Fortune every night.
Right.
Wow. That is the realest shit he's ever said.
Unselfish that comment, unselfish that feeling, right? Because it's still about you, right? Because it's I feel. Let's take in consideration the needs of others.
Mo, every time I don't need the therapy hat all the time, bro. Like, you have to put your therapy hat on.
That's a human hat. That's a human need. They ain't got nothing to do with me being a therapist. That's like a basic common sense.
But selfish. But Jay's saying he will miss his wife,
and that's lovely. That's lovely. I think every woman wants a man that misses her and. Hey, I really don't want you to go because I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah.
But if you love her like you say you do, and you know that's what she needs.
Here we go.
Then you're gonna say, baby, as much as I'm gonna miss you, girl, go ahead and check into that hotel, that spa for the day, and I'm gonna take care of everything. And I'm gonna be there when you get back.
Yeah, because I be seeing Stacey posting pictures with dudes looking like they up to no good. Stacey, I was all on your page. I was like, what is Stacey? Well, anyway,
in her page though.
Because she always partying and wanting to tell my inbox or type of tell your wife we can hang out. Stop it, Stacey. Stop.
That's why you might want to give her one day. You don't want her to hang out. Stacey said because she ain't coming back.
Afro Queen said, "Give that woman a break, Jay Black."
I can't do nothing right around here. I guess, huh? I can't.
Yeah. No, because I did praise you for giving her an awesome birthday month.
Here you go, Stacey Mitchell. Mike, stop helping him. I think that Jay Black's having a breakthrough right now. I think what he's doing is really nice. Like we want to kill him right now, but I wouldn't want. If you're used to having your partner with you all the time, it is a big deal, Mo. It is a big deal, Shawnee. When you don't have that person around you every single day. See, that's why he didn't show up for the show. He
Mrs. White. Like sometimes when I'm not here is because I want to help her. I want to take my son to school and and sometimes help with the stuff in the morning. That is very true. Like sometimes
God damn it, two men right here on these squares are saying we miss you.
Yes.
We miss you.
And those are the
cute comment.
I don't know what that was. I don't even know what that was.
Rewind that.
Put that comment up. Put that comment up, Jay.
I don't even know.
He's lying. What? He's think every man want a hump.
On me. Listen.
Lady Q, brought to you by Woke Up Inspired. Lady Q, he misses you. He misses you. He's not. Nobody brought up the hump. Nobody.
All right, let's move on. Good morning, Joy.
So Jay Black, is it gonna happen?
No, we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, we're gonna figure things out.
We're gonna figure it out whether Lady Q can spend 20
hours. No, whether she can.
She said now you said 48 hours, Mo. 48 hours.
Mo feel like she going higher and higher. At first it was 12 hours, now it's a day.
48 hours because
2
you
days.
check in, you get to rest one day, and then the next day you have to check out. So yeah.
My boy got to go to school. Then he got swim lessons now every Thursday.
You can take him to school. He got a daddy.
Take him. He got a daddy.
If I take him to school, I can't be here because then I got to get up. He got to make his food. That's a lot. I will give her credit. She does a lot.
Why can't y'all applaud Jay Black? Why can't we have sound effects that Jay Black that like no Mo did, but Shawnee, you're such a hater.
No, Jay Black, I applauded him on the car picture. I sure did.
Well, where's the sound effects?
We don't have no sound effects.
Exactly.
It was an inner applause.
It was an inner applause. Hold on,
but I applauded you on Instagram. Let's see.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I didn't even. I got it.
I'm clapping.
I try to make my wife feel special. I know she deserves everything that I can possibly do. Even if whatever I can do, I try my best. So thank you.
It does, but it does not take away from that she's telling you that she needs something specifically for herself.
All right, Kathy Black and Mild. The problem is she might not miss him. First of all, Kathy Black and Mild. And enjoy every minute of it and might want to do it again in the future. First of all, Kathy Black and Miles, you know we got number love for you. But you by yourself too. Okay, so listen, these people have an incredible relationship, y'all. Lady Q, enjoy your day and weekend away, TP.
We're gonna figure it out. Good morning, Don.
Don Page came out to the taping.
Oh, nice.
No, he did. Shout to Don Page. Mark it's both. He will miss me. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. See.
It's okay.
They don't believe nothing until she said.
It's okay to miss her, but you also have to love her enough to allow her to have that moment that she so desperately needs. It's obvious.
Did you say desperately needs, Mom?
Yes, it's obvious. Sometimes self-preservation is what I'm talking about. Shawnee understands. Self-preservation sometimes is you got.
What you understand, Shawnee? What you understand?
Yes, sometimes you need some time to yourself away from everybody.
That is amazing because the only successful relationship that's going on is Jay Black and Lady Q, but everybody else, the squares. It is hilarious.
Please do not wish any damage.
Oh no! Your relationship is gonna happen.
Thank you.
I think he was just saying longevity.
How long have you been together?
Is what 04 we met, 05, took a break, 06 back together, and then we've been rocking ever since 08 strong, and then married. Yes, a long time. It's been a lot of many years.
And here you go, everybody got comments on what you should do.
No, it's
not about what he should do.
Thing. I don't think it's a longevity thing more than years. Basically paying homage to a person's needs. That's all. You know, listen.
It's like 18 years, but 14 straight, and then a little bit. Yeah, 14.
And Shawnee, your comment is what? What's your comment?
But she's saying what she needs. She's outright saying, "I need this." So that's probably been building up for a while. I'm just saying.
It's so funny. Everybody got comments on. I have faith in Lady Q. She's
going to get it.
Can we just do a weekend, J-Black?
No, I mean, honestly, I think if anything, we probably should crawl before we walk and explore the overnight aspect. I think that will probably be what's best for everyone and show a compromise and things like that.
Once again, 2 squares.
But because you're still saying these words of.
We're still a unit. You still got to consider both parties.
What's best for everyone, but sometimes what's best for everyone is making sure you take care of your partner's needs, especially if they're telling you specifically what it is. And it's not going to do any harm to anyone.
I'm going to include my squares within this. We are all, well, Mo, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to take you out the squares, but everybody else is seeking a relationship that's lasted that long. But we got tons of advice.
Mm-hmm.
That's all
I'm not talking about his relationship. I'm talking about her as a woman. She said, "This is what I need."
And there you go by yourself. There you go, square.
She said, "This is what she needs."
But she's happy. Lady Q, are you happy?
You could be happy and still need something.
She just told me over this week how much deeply she loves. She said, "I don't like you all the time, but I am deeply in love with you down to your dirty drawers." Like she was breaking it down. Like
clap it up for that. Like, can we get clap it up for that?
My drawers ain't dirty. My drawers ain't dirty. But she was breaking it down. How like she says she don't like me all the time. So we're good. We're good, people. We're good. She'll bust her hair. She'll holler. She'll curse at me. But we're good.
And that is
you want a relationship to mess up? Listen to other women.
Yeah.
No,
that's facts.
I'm not. That's not going to mess up your relationship. If anything, it's gonna strengthen it because she's gonna come back from her 1-day retreat renewed and ready to jump back in with you.
Oh, put back the last comment. She said, and she will drive a new car.
Yeah, she's talking about to leave me alone.
Stacey Mitchell, you are a hater in real life. We love you, Stacey, but you are a hater in real life. I'll be shocked if I make it a year. Okay.
Oh, in a relationship with somebody? Yeah.
You will when you find the right person.
All right. So where are we going? We doing allegedly? What you want to do?
Right.
Well, I text you the topics. So
I don't have my phone.
The
here it is.
That you sent over Aaron Hall and this thing with trans men. So what do you want to start with?
Where you want to go with this? Because we already had this conversation, but you want to do trans men? Play the clip.
Okay.
All right. Had a great time at the show. Thanks for inviting me. Don Page, thank you for coming out to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Not listening. Afro Queen said, not listening to your wife will break up a relationship, Mike. He's listening to his wife. Oh my God. Ovaries will fuck up a relationship in real life.
Oh, God.
They happy. Random Rick. Really no need to listen to any single folks. Thank you. All women because they single. When I tell you they are happy. Go ahead, play the clip. Go ahead. Play the transgender dude.
Go male. I'm anatomically.
He's going to have a different version of it than right. And I think it's really important that you understand we're all going to have
it's anatomic,
views.
Okay? Yeah. Because biologically, I have shifted, okay? Trans meaning going from one to the next.
Biologically and all these things, I know that there's importance for you guys, but meeting me or seeing me, you would never know. So why is it important?
Well, no, because just say if I was a woman, and I wanted to date you, what are you going to tell me?
I would tell you that I'm trans. What do
you
mean?
No, I'm saying you can't tell me that you're a man.
I mean, I'm still a man.
No, but you got to tell me. You got to tell me that you were born a woman. You have
I
to.
mean, I don't have to.
Well, because if I go down, if I see in your pants,
right,
I'm gonna see something different, and that will be troubling to me if I had an expectation.
But again, this is like leading off the topic. But I mean, to answer your question, if you must know, I do tell the person that I'm talking to or interested that I'm transgender. I don't think that you need it to, you don't need a penis to be a man. And I know that you may disagree, which is fine. Like, I get it, but I don't want one.
Now, I have a question for all of you. Do your penises make you men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biologically. Is that what makes you?
Well, I said being a man's ingrained within every part of your body. So our cells are
right.
our penis too.
But if you had to look at the difference between us and between you, now would that difference be the lack of a penis?
If we were naked.
Okay. If we're gonna minimize being a man to that particular anatomy,
we didn't minimize.
No. I'm asking the question. Okay. If we minimize it, because this is where we're going, is anatomy, right? Because that's where we've gotten.
Our basic biology.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we get there, so do your penises make you more men than us?
Yes.
It's not making more or less. It's we're a biologically man. You're not a biological man.
It's not a spectrum, so it's not a question that we can answer, because you're saying on the spectrum, would this make us more of a man than you? But no, it's because we are a man and you guys aren't.
Well, we're different.
So we're not men.
We're different.
Is exactly what you just said.
In my view, you guys are appropriating the gender, and you are living as a man, but biologically you are not a man. So to me, it's not, you can't say, okay, well, does that make us more of a man? That's not even a question to ask, because you're not a biological man. When it comes down to asking questions that make me start to change what the truth is and what the truth isn't, putting it on a spectrum when it's an objective truth, that's where I draw the line.
What's the biggest problem with what he said? It doesn't make what you feel any different. The biological truth is the truth, and why can't that be the truth? And you also say, but I feel like on the inside that I'm a man and I'm gonna present that way.
The argument is that people try to invalidate who we are with that. I'm not saying that you guys are doing that, but a lot of society in the world does that. Well, biologically, you're female. What hurts trans people that people don't realize what they're doing is it's very harmful. You gotta be aware of what you're saying and what you're putting out there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, 100%.
Okay, when people say we're gonna minimize, so you're gonna minimize being a man by your penis, it's not minimizing. You don't understand what it is to have a penis. You don't get what it is. Like, okay, go ahead, Mo, go.
I'm listening intently.
Because you don't understand. Like when people say things like, when they say, oh, you're going to minimize being a man and buy your penis. It's not minimizing. It's a big deal. Mm-hmm. No pun intended. It's a big deal. Like you got to understand what it is to get in the amount. Me and Shawnee had this conversation. And I said, do you know how much trouble I've gotten in because of my penis? You will never understand what it is to have a wet dream when you're like 9 years old. Dun, dun, dun. You will never understand. It's like when people say they want to identify with being a woman. You will never understand what it's like to have a menstrual cycle going to high school, but you weren't prepared for it. Like, it's not minimizing. It's a big deal to have a penis. It's a big deal for the choices that you make and things like that. So yes, it's not minimizing. It's the actual facts that, yeah, you don't get it. And I can't explain it to you. I can't explain what it is to have a penis and the choices that you've made and the things that you've done wrong or right.
So one of the questions that I heard posed on that bit was, does your penis define whether you're a man or not? And I heard one of the guys say, yes, me having a penis defines whether I'm a man, basically makes you man. There are people who have had injuries, who have, been in war and things like that, and they don't have genitalia anymore. Does that mean that they're any less of a man at that point?
But did they have a penis?
I'm just saying, just anatomy wise.
But did they have a penis?
At one time, yes.
So the traumatic situation is because you don't have a penis anymore.
So, right. So, but what I'm saying is the question that one of the questions that they posed was, because you have a penis and I don't, not that you were born with one and I wasn't, but because you have one and I don't, does that make you any less or more of a man than I am? And one of the women said yes. So I'm just saying that cannot be the sole definition of why somebody says that
Why can't it? Why can't it?
You have a penis.
So if you take your vagina away from you,
you are a male, you are a female, and you are a male, but they were saying, using the word, are you a man or are you a woman? And he kept saying, I'm a trans man. I'm a trans man. I realized that I was not physically born a male or a man. There were a lot of questionable statements that were made during that bit. It was, I wish they.
So if I take your vagina away from you, Mo, does that change you?
No, because I identify.
No, you don't.
I feel inside that I'm a woman. That's who I feel I am.
But you're gonna tell me that it doesn't. If somebody said we're gonna take it from you right now, it wouldn't change you.
No. I'm still gonna say that I'm a woman because that's who I believe I am.
Because you were born with what?
Of course, I was born with a vagina.
Okay, don't get mad at me, but I'm saying you were born with what?
Of course, I was born with a vagina, but what I'm saying is, if you removed it, that doesn't make me any less of a woman. And I think if you listen to one of the things that they were saying was, because I have a penis, not because I was born with one, but because I have one and you don't. Remember, there's sexual reassignment. So putting a penis on somebody, are you going to say, oh, now because I have a big penis, I'm now, do you consider me in the race of men? Now will you consider me?
All right, so Jay, if somebody took your penis from you, would you feel less of a man?
Absolutely. I'm scared to get a vasectomy. What are you talking about? But hey, as less of a man. But Joy said her coworker, she found out he was a trans. How did you find out? If he didn't tell you, she just thought he was on the DL. But did she know he didn't get his penis done yet? Like, I'm just curious, how did she? I mean, some people you can't tell until their voice. Like, you can see that, and if we're not supposed to think like this, but you could tell by the voice. And I thought Tashambi's comment was amazing as well. He said, it's garbage. All I see is people trying to justify their decision against what God created.
I mean, but when men say, Jay answered the question very thoroughly, and there was no hesitation when you say, do you feel less of a man if you don't have a penis? Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But people get offended when we say stuff like that. What do you think, Shawnee?
I think that whatever you're born with, that's what you are. Period.
Is the inclusion aspect.
Everyone wants to be born with. If you born like the lady, well, the man, I guess, was saying to the other man, does your penis define you? Yes, he's a man. That's what makes, yeah, because you got a vagina. So I mean, what are we doing here? Why? If you want to be what you want to be what you want to be, but stop. What irritates me with the whole situation is, and I get confused on what it's called. So those were trans men, right? Okay.
Yes. You can be pre-op or post-op, trans man.
So what irritates me is when a trans female, that's a man and want to be a woman, right? Or a man that's a woman, or identifies as being a woman.
Yeah, I think it was a woman that identifies as a man. Or vice versa. Yeah.
When the man that decided that or whatever happened, a woman now try to tell me about being a woman. Don't tell me about being a woman because you're not a woman. You don't have no ovaries. You ain't been through nothing that I've been through. But that's fine if that's what you decide to do with your life, and I don't have a problem with it. But don't start coming down on women and telling women what they ought to do when you ain't a woman.
But on the flip side, to their point, if they feel like this is the person that they are, should they not be able to feel and live their life as if that is that case? Like
they can do that, but just don't tell me, a person that was born a woman and had to deal with all the things that were created for women to go through. Don't tell me about being a woman. You want to tell me about being a trans woman? Okay. But don't tell me nothing about being a woman, because you're not a woman. You are not a woman.
Jeanette said, I know someone that just hers.
I guess they just had their surgery done.
He's post-op.
And Joy was talking about in schools. That can be very confusing if you're in middle school or high school, and then you know someone that looks like the opposite sex is walking in, but you.
A lot of the schools are now putting in unisex bathrooms, which would be like a 1-unit bathroom for all genders.
We got a Q comment brought to you by Woke Up Inspired. This is the problem. Too many people are seeking to believe, and trans people don't care if you believe, that they just want to be respected. And I understand, Lady Q, the respect factor. What I'm saying is, you still, as much as we can do every operation, you don't understand what it's like to have a penis. And you don't understand the stuff that goes on with that. Which is the one thing, like I in my opinion, it's like y'all want to offend, y'all want us to be like touchy about not saying that you don't understand. And I can say it all day long. I don't understand what it's like to have a vagina. I don't care if I buy one and get one. But I don't understand what it's like for women to have a vagina. But it's like when they say something like, well, you minimize being a man by, you're going to minimize it by just having a penis. Yes, it's not minimizing. It's a huge deal. It really is. Like, I don't get what people like. It seems like we offend people by saying, yeah, having a penis does. It's not my whole identity, but it is a part of me that is really a big deal. Like, I don't know how else to say it.
There's nothing wrong with what you're saying, because that's how you identify yourself. Those are the characteristics that you identify with in terms of describing your manhood and saying that this is what makes me, or part of what makes me a man.
But wait, you can change your opinion?
I'm sorry?
You can change your opinion on this? I mean, I'm sorry. I just read Nikki's comment. You can change, like you can she says, my aunt was born a man, had surgery, now a woman, has been a woman for Nikki's whole life, and now questioning her decision.
Well, a lot of times, you have to go through extensive before you can go through the medical procedure. You have to go through extensive series of psychological appointments and testing and things like that. It's not just something that you just go and say, I want to have sexual reassignment surgery, and hey, let's schedule me, and it's going to happen. There's steps that they take to make sure that psychologically this is what you want to do.
Well, going back to Ladies Q's comment about them wanting to be respected. Respecting them ain't a problem. They don't respect us because they want to push that agenda on us and be mad because we feel a certain way about it. But you want me to accept all your feelings, and if that's what you want to do, then do that. But again, there is absolutely nothing that a trans woman can tell me about being a woman. Nothing.
No one wants to be a man or a woman just for a penis, so why it's legitimate.
And I don't think that it's meant. I don't even think it's meant for us to.
How can you be a man if you don't have a penis?
So again,
some of them do that. You know, they dress up.
Go ahead, Mom.
But so again, we're talking. There's a separation here, and I know a lot of times we try to put it in one box between gender and your sexual preference. So when you're talking about gender identity, that is an internal feeling. That is how you feel inside. It doesn't have anything to do with your outer body. That comes generally last. And that's a society thing. I'm trying not to laugh.
I'm sorry, I just read Dre comment. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I think that what we're missing here is everybody. There's something. If you ask Shawnee what makes her a woman, if you ask me, if you ask 500 women in a room, what makes you feel like a woman, or what makes you identify as a woman, you're going to get 500 different answers. I promise you.
All right. Well, give me your answers. Give me your answers.
You're going to get different.
Well, give me your answers.
I've never had a struggle with my identity, so that's.
But I'm saying, as a woman,
me,
what makes you feel like a woman?
What makes me feel like a woman?
And take your therapy hat off and just be Mo.
I'm searching for feelings, like something to express, like at least something to condense it. My femininity, my ability to procreate into this world, my sense of being in touch with nature, like my nurturing, my just innate ability to nurture.
You really don't want to say vagina, do you?
I said procreate.
Okay, I'm saying procreate is good, is a good term. But what is it that you have that I don't?
I have a vagina, but that's not the only thing that makes me feel like a woman. I'm gonna put that last. You know why? Because women have hysterectomies. And we always, and again.
And do they have to go? And when women have hysterectomies, don't they have to talk to people about?
So that's where I'm going with this.
Okay.
That's a society thing. Society makes women feel like if you don't have.
Why is it society, and why is it just not what you were born with?
No, can you listen to what I'm saying to you?
My bad.
I'm saying part of this is a society thing. We make people feel like if you don't have this, that, and the third, then that makes you less of this. Fill in the blank. We do it all the way around. So in this instance, yes, we do make women and men feel like if you don't have this, if you lose one of your testicles, your men say, and this might be due to testicular cancer. You might say, I feel less than a man because I was born with two, and society says I should have two.
It's not society. I was born with, but my thing is, why is that wrong to feel less than when you have two testicles?
But I guess what I'm trying to get at is, if society embraced you and said it's okay, you wouldn't have that feeling of I feel less than. Normally, when you feel less than, it's because you're operating out of a societal norm.
No, it's because I was born with that. So if I lose that, I'm going to feel some type of way. But now now people want to make me feel a certain type of way because I'm like, yeah, as a man, that situation, I would like to have that.
Right,
and
and your societal norms as
not societal. It's
so your normalcy of defining a man does have some type of social influence.
So now society is telling you that I shouldn't feel a certain type of way.
I'm sorry.
Now society is telling me I shouldn't feel a certain type of way.
But they're.
It's the same society that is telling me one way, and now society is telling me another way.
Right, but if you grew up in an era where, again, that your anatomy defines your manhood, and people use the sentence of hold pick up your balls off the floor or something like that. I've heard that expression used, pick up your balls or man up. Grab your nuts. All of those connotations, all of those are societal, things that we put in place to say that makes you a man.
But now society is telling us it doesn't make us a man. So it's the same opinions.
Not all.
The same opinion. Now I can't grab my nuts. Now society is telling me I can't be like dog, like grow some balls.
Right. So that goes back to what my original point was. My original point is a lot of this is socially influenced. We are the way that we think is dictated by what is the current societal norm. That's all I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying.
So I'm saying that puts pressure, that influences everybody. I don't care how intelligent you are. I don't care what walk of life you come from. The way that we think and the way that we behave has a heavy influence on our societal and cultural norms.
So do you want a man that has two balls? Do you want a man that has that part in their body? Just say yes or no. Just say yes or no.
It wouldn't bother me either way.
So if he was a girl to begin with, you'd be cool.
You said if he was a girl?
Yeah, to begin with.
So now we're going to sexuality.
All I'm asking is yes or no. Would you prefer? What is your preference?
Listen, I don't want to confuse you too. And I said that in the beginning. We crossed the line with gender identification and sexual preference. My sexual preference.
So what? I've asked you your preference 3 times. What is your preference?
My sexual preference is to be with somebody with a penis.
Okay. So, right? But people will get angry at you because you have a preference. So
not if I'm respecting what they identify as. So again, now because we're talking about sexual,
would you be with
sexual preference and gender identification are two
so would you be with your man if he started out as a female?
That's a good question, because is he presenting as a man? Can he? If I want kids, can he give me kids? So these are conversations that. So
my whole thing is, can you answer yes or no? But you won't answer yes or no because people get on you because if you
no. So
so yes or no.
So no, because that's not a yes or no question.
It is a yes or no question.
Because listen to what you just asked, Michael Shawn. You just said, would you be with him, yes or no, if he presented that way? And I said, that's a question for me and my spouse. Do we want children?
Okay, well, I just want to answer, but the scary thing is nobody's allowed to answer the question.
That's not true, because if
why haven't you answered it?
Because I want children, so I would be with.
So the answer would be,
if I could not, if the person, hold on. Because it's not black and white. So let me finish my statement. If a person I met and I fell in love with, and I knew from the door that person was not born a male.
What is your preference?
And I didn't I wanted children.
Did you
be with that person?
Did you hear the longevity of your answer?
Then I could. I just gave you your answer.
No, you didn't. Yes or no?
You got allegedly coming up.
Did I not just answer him? I said one. If I wanted children, then I wouldn't. And if I did not want children, then I could. I said both.
Okay. Shawnee, what's your answer?
Nah, I want somebody born to me. Nah, period. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I want somebody that was born.
And Jay Black, what's your answer? If the person that you, Lady Q, I'm just saying, don't get all crazy.
Okay.
Told you in the beginning she was a man. Would you be with her?
It's time for the top of hell.
No. Jay. No, would you be with her?
Never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
It's top of the hour.
And I'm gonna go right back. And this is no. This is my whole point. Mo gave us a 10-minute answer.
I did.
But Jay, I want to know your answer. The woman that you love,
just gave me a nice bacon and egg sandwich.
Sure
if she was a dude to begin with, would you be with her?
Mike, absolutely not, because that's not what I'm into. So
that's what I'm saying.
But to each his own. There are people that want to.
No, we're not going to do it because when we say to each his own, that's cool. But when we say our preferences, we get killed for it.
I don't think that you are getting killed for it. I think that the biggest problem is they just want to be respected.
Wait a second. You don't think we're getting killed for it?
No, what I'm saying, it depends on what your comment is. It depends on what your comment is, and it's okay. Hosting Michael Bill, he asked too many therapy questions.
Thank you.
Because that peels back deeper layers. It really does.
Because we cannot say
people don't confuse the two.
But we can't say
what you're attracted to, and then understanding what their gender is. That's all.
But we cannot say what we feel like saying.
You won't let it go.
I do.
But we can't, because you just gave a 10-minute answer, because we can't just say this is
not a black and white. I think
but it is black and white to people. But see, that's my point. That's my point.
Well, not for me.
There were two squares that
I'm very clear on what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is there are two squares that it was black and white for them.
Mm-hmm.
And in society now, you get killed for being black and white when saying, I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be with the person. So go ahead, allegedly hit that.
All right, let's go.
Let's get this mother crawl.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Allegedly, with Sexy Mo, powered by Media Room 360 TV.
Okay.
Everything that's being said right now, we can retract. Go ahead, Mo.
So I get high. I get high. They say Nelly was high as a kite.
Did you see his eyes?
Performance. And of course, in light of Gangsta Boo passing, and her illicit drug usage was no secret to everyone. Now, people are sending warning shots out to Nelly and saying, hey, you see what just happened to Gangsta Boo, and you see what happened to a lot of people in the industry by using drugs. You don't want to go this way. This is not you. I think that this is the first time that he's ever been called out for doing anything that, I guess, in public anyway. I've never seen Nelly in.
Wait, what happened? You said, I don't even know what happened.
So he did a performance recently, and they said that he was jibber jabbering the words. I did see a clip. If you have the clip, Shawnee, and they said that he just looked really, really high. Some people are saying he might be high off life. He might have just been having a good time, and but they said no, clearly that he looked like he was under the influence of some type of substance and not alcohol.
What do you think, Mo? Do you think it was high?
I mean, I ain't no god dog on. He looked high to me.
Yeah, he looked a little off, Mike.
He looked high to me.
Oh, he was in Australia. He was in Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah.
So what that mean? So in Australia, you can be high.
Sometimes when we travel, we let our guards down. We feel like, oh, we ain't home with guard. Let's have you wild out when you're not at home. Like that's.
But
just
do you see how fast Mo answered that question?
He took it right back.
Do you see how fast she was like? Yeah, he looked high.
I'm trying to get better.
Oh God.
Mickey, I need one, but okay. I don't know.
Oh God, well they still going on.
They still going on.
They still going on that stuff.
All right, go ahead. Was he high, Shawnee?
Yeah, it looks like he was high. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So this is the first time I've ever seen, anybody talk about Nelly using drugs, or, Nelly always has this whole wholesome, he might smoke a little weed, but never under the influence of whatever drug that they claim that he was on.
Nikki White Chocolate said, I thought Nelly was your boo.
Talking to Jeanette. Wow.
Well, your boo was high, allegedly. But speaking of down south, now I don't know if we talked about Shannon. We haven't gotten a chance to talk about Shannon Sharp.
Oh boy.
And I like Shannon Sharp.
Former NFL superstar, Hall of Famer.
I like them big country. It's sometimes in big country ninjas. It's something about them. So I don't know if you have the clips from the game where it looked like it was going to take a whole army to hold him back.
For those who don't know, he was at the Laker game. He's a big LeBron James fan.
Yes, he is.
and he got into it with the point guard Dylan. What's his name? Dylan. I forget his last name.
Brooks.
And Brooks said, "F you." I don't know why I'm editing myself. He said, "Fuck you." And then Shannon said, "Fuck you back." And they got into a little skirmish because Shannon had the best seats in the house.
Right.
And then, but if we have the video, I don't know if we have the video. It's funny how Shannon decided not to address the big dude, Steven Adams, who came to him. Because he, like, Shannon Sharp, and I'm a fan, like you said, I'm a fan of Shannon Sharp. And Shannon was like, they ain't want no smoke. There was one person who did want to smoke with you.
Was it the biggest guy on the squad?
There was one dude that did want all the smoke with you, and you did not make eye contact with that individual. You kept looking at the point guard who you knew.
Allegedly dressed.
But we know that they were never really going to fight, though. Like, there's no way you're really going to, NFL Hall of Famer going to fight an NBA player live on TV. Security ain't going to let that happen. So all that tough stuff when people, they get husky, then you know it ain't going to happen.
Well, the real tea of the story, Michael Shawn and Jay Black, is that, number one, the seats were $10,000 seats.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
These Bobby Smurder all on the seats. These were $10,000 seats. And not only were the seats expensive, he was there. I don't want to call a man his date, but he was there with another individual.
Yes, he was.
And clearly, my sources tell me that this is his friend.
No.
He's a stylist.
No.
They call him Hollywood Mugler.
He took his stylist to the game?
No, Shannon Sharp is not allegedly dating a man. No.
He was in $10,000 seats. That's $10 a piece, not together. Not a combo. Not a combo deal. It wasn't a combo. It wasn't a 2-for-1 special. It was $10,000 a seat. And this gentleman, friend.
I thought that was a little sus too.
I don't want to believe it. I don't believe it. Shannon, he's a manly man. Like, no.
Why? Because he works out.
No, a manly man. I've seen some of the biggest. Hey girls. hey girls. I'm a friend to the community. And so I've seen some of the biggest be some of the sweetest of the sweetest. So I don't think the size matters when it comes to that, Jay Black.
Ah, damn.
So they claim that, maybe Shannon was just showing off for his friend for the evening, allegedly.
Okay, here's the video.
Here's the video right here, because he's.
I just want to know if that is the case. Who's the top
research department? Is Shannon Sharp dating his hairstylist?
No, his stylist. It's just his stylist.
He's a stylist.
When Brooks was having words, Shannon Sharp, Hall of Famer and broadcast. And you see Steven Adams comes over to protect his guy along with the supporting cast, and then Shannon Sharp still talking.
He won it.
And T. Morant, John Morant's dad, comes over, had an opportunity to talk to T. Morant, and he said, my blood pressure didn't go up a bit.
Everybody put their phones up.
Respect for Shannon Sharp.
Okay, I want to say this. Shannon Sharp is a physical specimen, and he's definitely somebody who's a problem. But I just want to focus on one thing.
Yes.
The dude that wanted every bit of the problem, he made no eye contact with. That dude right there wanted every bit of the smoke. And Shannon Sharp, if you play the video, made no eye contact with him because he didn't want that problem. That's all I'm saying. Now, the stylist being
allegedly,
so he's definitely Shannon Sharp's personal stylist. And because if you go to his Instagram page is full of nothing but Shannon Sharp pictures of things that he's put him in. And I will say it's hard to dress a man that size. So he does a great job because Shannon is always, sharp. He should be sharp all the time. I'm just saying.
To each his own. No.
I mean, he's not married.
The video that Shannon posted at the game, and when the way he was, taking the picture of his clothes, because I said, how old is Shannon Sharp to be sitting up here showing us what he got on, talking about he the flyest one or something? The caption said that, but then he turned the camera and the dude was there, and I'm thinking, I in my mind, I'm like,
no, we don't.
He's about to show his wife or his girl sitting next to him, and it's a dude, and I'm like, oh, okay, well.
Well, Shawnee, what were your thoughts when you saw that?
I didn't know what to think because like I said, I thought that I thought it was some. Here it is, right here. The ensemble tight as usual. That's the caption. The ensemble is tight as usual, and he does this whole pan of himself showing his clothes. And
he shows the stylist sitting next to him.
And then he turns the camera, and I'm thinking it's a woman. We getting ready to see because he said the ensemble tight as usual, right? So I'm thinking they done stepped out, him and his lady looking good, and then all of a sudden you see a dude, and it's like, oh.
He went to the game with his stylist, not his lady.
And and he's showing off the shoes, and I'm like,
you're like, what?
What the hell is going on?
Well, speaking of relationships.
No. We're gonna get to the next story. Jay Black, what are your thoughts?
To each his own. Like if that man want to date a stylist, hey, who am I to knock that?
He was dating him. Like who said?
We said allegedly. He's showing
it. None of us said he was dating him.
Oh, that was my takeaway. that was my takeaway.
Saying that he dating him. I'm just like, I'm gonna show y'all. I can figure out how to pull this up.
If he is, like I said, I want to know who's the top and who's the bottom. But hey.
First of all, Mo, see this tight like his.
I mean, because that would be interesting. Because Shannon Sharp is a pretty big dude.
Yeah.
That blue Loran patchwork has been sitting in my cart for a month now.
That it's fire. It's flames. I like it.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons.
Yes.
My bad.
Oh, you're talking about this blue fit?
Yes.
Okay.
That cardigan is tough.
I mean, he did look nice. So can y'all see that?
Yeah, we saw it quickly.
Is it going?
There you go.
Okay, this is it. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
So this is him showing, and there go the dude. It's like, why are we showing the dude?
We got the Dior.
Well, me and Mike went to a Sixers game, and you do go to you and your squad.
Oh, you had your lips poked out too much. And you held it on Mike for a couple of seconds, so everybody could
throw the flag.
That y'all was together.
Throw the flag.
I mean, that just
take it too far.
It's Monday, and
I don't know.
out of here.
So you would have, if me and Jay Black took that picture, you would have some questions for me.
Yeah, I definitely have some questions.
Okay.
Don't laugh at her, Shelly.
I would. I'd be like,
Jay Black. Why was your leg so close to Michael Shawn?
Because you
damn near look like he.
No, show that again. Show that one more time. Show that picture because there was a lot going on.
It looked like his damn arm was on his leg for a minute.
If you show that picture again, I just want to say this.
It is. Me and you don't even sit there close out. So
I mean, but in all, okay, I guess in all defense, the floor seats are the fold out chairs and they're super tight sometimes.
That's true. That's true.
They're
That's
very
true.
tight
That's
together because there's not much space on the floor.
All right, Mo.
I ain't never seen
big
Beyonce
guy.
and Jay-Z sit that close together on the floor.
Okay, Mo, just real quick. Would your man have a problem if that was me and you sitting that tight?
Yeah, because my man don't want nobody sitting up on me.
But I'm saying he would have a problem, right?
Yes.
Legs touching.
He be like, all right, I know y'all sitting together, but why he gotta be up on? Why he all up on you?
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
All right, Mo. You said speaking of relationships, what's your next one?
My last story is, you know what? I've been following them. This is the
real quick, Mo, real quick. Jay Black, if one of your boys, if I sent a picture and there was a dude next to me and I sent that video, would you ask me something?
I'll probably send the eyeballs. Let me send you back the eyeballs.
Tell me, is something you want to tell me?
And then with the
Is something you want to tell me? Been friends over 20 years. Something you want to tell me?
Damn. Go ahead, Mo. Sorry, my bad.
So, you know, relationships, this is as toxic as it can get, and my sources tell me that it's come to an end, and it's been done very publicly on social media. Of course, Blueface and The Rock, that's Christiane.
Oh yeah, congrats.
They are, but here's the tea. She is saying that she's pregnant, and of course, she went to social media with it, and he's like, "Listen, she done been with 10 dudes in the last amount of
he don't
time.
think it's his.
I'm not claiming it until I get a DNA test." And then she hit him back with, "Boy, please, like, don't get it confused. I want you, but I don't need you. Like, you know that this baby is yours, and don't worry about it. You ain't even got to be in the baby's life." And so they're going back and forth on social media in regards to the validity of whether.
And who's going back and forth? Who are the people?
So this is Blueface and The Rock, Christiane.
Christiane.
I don't know why I call Christiane. And so they've had the most toxic relationship, Michael Shawn. And when I say toxic, I'm not talking about verbally on again, off again. I'm talking about some serious domestic violence, beat down in the street, knock down, drag down, consistent fights in their relationship. And there's some footage going around right now where she had hit him over the head with this bottle. He had glass in the back of his head, and he was saying, "I'm not feeling well." And she just seemed like she was really hyped up on something. Lo and behold, went to hospital. They took the glass out of his head, but she just, if you look at the dynamics between them two, his mother is now saying that she just hopes that they stay far away from each other as possible. And yeah, so that's the tea.
Yeah, they gonna be together. You see Joy's comment. Yet they was together for his birthday.
Yeah, but he seems like, you know, like this is like the finale. Like, out of all of the breakups, the makeups that they've done, it really seems like he's truly done.
No,
he should be truly done because he's going to wind up in jail.
Well, yeah,
he's going to wind up in jail.
Either wind up in jail or one of them is going to wind up dead.
They got the show.
Injured. They have the show. So he said right
What's
now,
the name of that show?
He said,
"I'm going to jail." It's called "I'm Going to Jail."
It's called
Yeah, I'll be there soon.
Maybe she was.
So yeah,
Dompe said maybe she was on the same thing Nelly was on. Yeah, Nelly was on a whole different situation. I
kind of like they love them. I know it's toxic, but I like the fact that they always a little piece of the fact that they ride out with each other.
It's not.
They have a TV show with writers in these storylines. Yeah,
no, the writers didn't write the video when they were punching each other in the face.
No. And so you put a storyline into a already toxic relationship, and two people who have tons of luggage, two people who need to be in intensive therapy for themselves as individuals, and that is a ticking time bomb. And that's what you see. Of course, we sensationalize it. Of course, we're going to watch because we're in disbelief. Oh my God, I can't believe this. It can't get any worse. And of course, it does get worse. So if you've been following them from the beginning till now, I just think that it's horrific to watch.
They crazy in love.
Crazy in love. That's
not love, G-Black.
There's no word. The love word should be taken. They just cray.
They just cray.
They just cray. Take out the love. They're just cray. That's all.
That's dysfunction.
If a woman punches you in the face at any point in your life, that's not love.
Mm-hmm.
At all. Because I'm telling you, he's going to. First of all, I know that picture. There's nothing attractive to me about her.
Well, it ain't about that. Like the physical looks of who you love. There's a lot of people that date people we don't find attractive as other men, but the person with them loved them. So that piece, I don't know about that.
But Jay said there's something about their relationship that he likes.
No, I love they no matter what drama, they always come back together. So I mean, it's just a little piece of that is what I'm saying.
That is not a good thing, because if you are if you're going to continue to be toxic, I don't care how much you love somebody or claim to love somebody. If you're going to continue to be toxic, getting back together with them is not, oh, we're back together or we working it out. No. Sometimes it's better apart. Love me from afar if we're going to be knocking each other out every 5 seconds. No.
Well, Adrian said, I guess they real time. I guess he beat up her dad and she beat up his mom. I ain't know all that. That's
yeah, you kind of have to follow them. If you watch some of the interviews they do outside of the show, it'll give you a better light of what's really going on with the whole family. And everybody puts the bag off of this, but it's entertainment. It's the industry that we work in. And I applaud them because they're doing a good job.
No, we're not going to applaud them. This is my thing. We're not going to applaud them.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm applauding the entertainment industry because everybody is eating up what they're selling.
Yeah.
And I'm not applauding it.
If you sit down and watch everything surrounding these people, then you have a better insight of really what's going on.
Shawnee, I saw the video when they were punching each other in the face.
Yeah. I'm talking about behind that.
Okay, behind that, I'm not applauding any of it.
Yeah.
I'm not applauding any of it simply because it's successful.
I think people should be more transparent, because when I talk to my kids about this, I tell them what's really going on.
Yeah.
But I can't say that on here because then people be like, oh, well, why did you spoil it for everybody? The shit ain't real. What I'm saying, if you follow everything, you watch the producers, you listen to those interviews and find out what's really going on.
When she punched him in the face, it was real.
She really punched him in the face.
Yes.
She really got paid.
And he had to punch her in the face, and that was real.
And they really and he really had a fight with her dad, and she really had a fight with his mom. And it's sad. It's really sad that we egg on that and we keep talking about that and promoting it and helping them when somebody has taken them and said, okay, this is what y'all are gonna do. Keep this.
But you just applauded it.
No, I'm saying, hey, everybody getting their bag. The entertainment industry is doing their job.
So here's the thing. Yeah, they get the storyline.
We can't even say that, the real stuff behind it. They took two people that they knew they could say, okay, we're gonna manipulate y'all like this and do this and push this message out here to this,
because they were already fighting.
Okay, but you applauded it.
Already in the news fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
not like
Joy said not real, really. You see, Mike.
That's what I
was
talking
about. That's what I'm saying. You can't tell people what's really real. She don't think
that's the segment that I'm talking about, that Joy is talking about. Joy said that she clocked him in the head with the glass cut his head, it got stuck, and she tried to get it out with a vacuum cleaner. But she was laughing the whole time. You could see, I don't know if y'all zoned in, but you could see the tear come out his eye. He kept saying, I don't feel good. Just stop. I'm going to take a nap. I don't feel good. And they were like, a nap? What you want a nap for?
Who's taping this? Who's taping this? This is my point.
I want to know what exactly is your point.
who is taping this because it's all manufactured. That's my point.
But it was real.
We as people don't stop it. We keep egging it on.
So
that's what I'm saying.
Well, you kept egging it on when you say, "Well, I applaud them for doing what they're doing with the with the industry."
They getting their job done. They bamboozling everybody watching it, thinking, "Oh my God, this happened." Who was taping her? Clock him in the head with a piece of glass in the back of his head.
What I'm saying
on the set said, "Okay, we gonna call the ambulance and get him to the ambulance," and he's saying he want to go lay down and take a nap. That's my point. It's a whole production, and nobody will stop the bullshit that keeps getting pushed out.
Well,
we just sit here and keep on, oh, this happening, that happening, and we egging them on and giving them ratings. That's my point. What I'm saying is the people that went to work that and said, we're gonna put this bullshit together to fuck some people up, they're doing what they're accomplishing what they set out to accomplish.
So of course, when you talk about liability, I don't think they don't put for reality TV, like behind the scenes, they don't put insert fight. They just give a plot and put people in situations where they know that there's going to be a storm. It's a brew and a storm going, and it's going to lead up to that. And unfortunately for these two, they were fighting before they got the show. And so they just capitalized on the fact that, hey, we got these two toxic people. Let's go make some money off of them. And it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse.
That's my whole thing. I don't care who's recording them. I'm caring of the dysfunction that we're applauding from the door. Like the girl is punching him in the face and he's punching her back. So literally nobody should be cool with it. Because if they were white, it wouldn't be on TV.
Yeah, my fear is one day that we're going to wake up to a story.
They're going to be dead. Somebody's going to be dead.
Yeah, one of them is going to either be, knocked over, hit head, something, and they're going to die. And it's just unfortunate. These two individuals do not need to be in the same room, vicinity, or anything together.
In actuality, these two individuals individually should be in jail.
Well, for me, I feel like individually they need to be in intensive therapy. And when I say intensive therapy, I'm not talking about going to see a therapist. I'm talking about in an inpatient therapeutic setting, like a higher level of care to address whatever it is that's going on with them individually. I do not think that they ever need to be together again. They are violent individuals, and that stems from a lot of other underlying things that they need to deal with.
We wish them luck.
On that note.
Oh wow,
Mo has to leave.
All right.
It is. Oh, you're 5 minutes late.
All right.
I
am late for I know. I just got the notice. I am late for the parent pickup line, so I'm out of here.
And Mo, real quick before you leave, you did a great job on the show. So thank you.
I tried.
You did a great job.
I showed up. That was 95% of the battle.
Oh, here we go. If someone dies, whoever was filming, they should be in jail too. I mean, yeah.
And Blueface, I think, don't want the baby, and I was like, well, should she have an abortion if he don't want the baby? He don't think it's his anyway. Is it like that's an interesting thing too? He don't think it's his. He don't want the baby. She's still gonna have it. Is that gonna hurt the relationship? They're gonna stay together. A lot of plot twists.
If you're with somebody, like honestly, if you're with somebody and if you're not sure that it's your baby, Jesus, this is I see why this gets so many. Put Joy Jennings' comment up there.
Joy.
She already had 3 abortions.
Oh, snaps.
Okay. Oh.
Well, I guess at this point it was one more. I guess. You don't want it.
Oh, God.
They not ready to have
kids. Just announced she was pregnant. Then fought 2 girls last night.
Yeah, and you fighting knowing you're pregnant. So she don't care. Yeah, she already had 3, and he stopped messing with her. Oh, with condoms. So now they use condoms. So that's good.
This lady cute.
Wait, he should stop. Oh, without.
Yeah.
To each his own.
That she said she's keeping this one. She got 3. Damn. All
There's
y'all
no.
know
She
got
don't.
3 abortions.
Yeah, right. I guess it's public knowledge.
Damn.
Yeah. Niggas always say it's mine. Well, it ain't mine. Yeah. He don't know. They got a toxic relationship. Maybe she is out here smutting around. I mean,
but if you have a damn,
it's gonna be tough because I think they're gonna be together regardless.
Yeah, but you were like, I kind of like some of.
Well, I was the loyalty part of coming back together. The world is against y'all. Y'all figuring it out. Like it's some pieces of that I like.
What are you about to play? What video is this?
What was that? I think this is the. Oh no, that was the video of him. The actual her hitting him with the bottle, and her. I guess she's gonna try to fix him.
Yo, she really him. They really televised this.
And she's gonna try to get. I guess she's gonna try to get it out. Get the glass pieces out.
I'm getting my glass out.
Well, yeah, it's buffering, but yeah. So she really did. Wow, that's true. I didn't want to see that. I mean, I didn't believe it, but yeah.
So do you stay with her?
Well, you see, they still together. Yeah.
No, I'm asking you.
I've been in Mike. There's a lot of people that's been in toxic relationships that where blood was drawn. You were in hospitals. You stayed. I mean, I stayed. You before you stayed. You think things ain't gonna always be that way, or you look at the pros and so many other positives. And then you say, okay, you're gonna try to make it work. It's at a certain point where it gets too much, then that's when you're like, all right, we got to figure something out because we can't keep having the cops come. I can't keep cleaning up blood. I can't have permanent nerve damage. Like, it's doing a lot. Like at some point you got to call it.
But in hindsight, that you stepped away from that, do you think?
Hindsight is always, as they say, it's different. You like when you're in the moment in that mix. You think, it's going to change, or this is just a one-off, or I understand how we got to this point. Oh, this makes sense. Or the part that I played, even though it's victim blaming, I know the part that I played that led up to that could, like, so you justify in those moments. I know I'm not saying nothing that's off the wall. This is all real.
No, you're not saying anything is off the wall. Okay. Well, Shawnee, when blood spills, is it, I don't know. Like, what is your opinion on this?
On toxic relationships or the thing. For me, I'm just irritated with the whole thing. I really don't even want to talk about it because I'm sick of the bullshit. And I'm just,
What are you sick of?
These storylines that are put out here that suck people in. Just can we get to some real shit? Like I really enjoyed Why Women Kill, That was a movie, it was a show. They was actors, they had characters. When they got finished, they go back to their real life. This shit just irritates me. It irks me, and people get so wrapped up into it. And it's like, nah, just everybody come work in the entertainment industry. Go to Hollywood, go work with a star and figure this shit out so you can know. We spend too much time on this.
But the scary thing is, Jay Black just told the story. Basically without telling the story. This is real life.
People do it. And my thing is what irritates me with it is we allow, and I'm saying this because when I was in a position to control my station and one went across my station, I controlled it to a certain level. There were certain things that I was like, no, we're not playing it. I don't give a fuck that it's a Prince song. I'm not playing it because I don't like what they're saying. Or I'm not playing this song because they did a N-word reference or they referring to women as bitches, and I'm catering to women that are 25, 54. So I'm not playing it. If you don't want to give your record company don't want to give me the promotion, that's fine. So what irritates me is that we keep allowing it to happen, and I say it all the time. You don't see the same stuff across the board with other cultures and races. They don't allow it. So yes, are white people getting beat? Are they having fights like this? Yes, but it's not encouraged. And with Blueface and Krishan, these little kids going out here thinking this shit is cool to be slapping each other upside the head. It's not funny. It's not funny.
My bad.
Because these little boys are jumping on girls, girls are jumping on boys, and you just shouldn't be doing it. And it's like, okay, like I tell my daughters, think about it. Who is taping this? Who's taping it? When it's taped like that, and you got all these angles and people doing this, you can tell when something randomly happens and just everybody pull their camera out and tape. But you can also tell when stuff is staged, and we don't think past that. It's out there, and then somebody saw it and said, "Oh, let's get these dumb niggas and make them minstrels and keep them out here doing it." It irritates me. It's like it really.
But when you're recording though, so it's a segment, and then they don't know it's going to escalate to that degree, possibly to a bottle.
Don't do
but you still got to keep recording. As a production, it's smart.
You have the power not to do that, and then y'all want to get when some shit goes sideways. Then it's, oh my God, can't believe this happened. How Black Lives Matter, get Jesse Jackson. Fuck y'all. Just stop promoting it.
Jesse.
The man, what's the man? He in trouble. They were gonna charge him with involuntary manslaughter. The girl got shot on his set. Whatever his name is.
Oh, so, Alec Baldwin?
When Blueface and this girl kill each other or somebody, who going to jail? Nobody but the niggas. The production company ain't gonna control, responsibility in that. Well, we didn't know they was gonna do it. Yes, you did. That's why you set it up. So that irritates me. It really irritates me. It irritates me. It irritates me bad.
I mean, I agree with what you're saying. I just also agree that these two individuals are doing this without the cameras rolling. I had no idea.
That's how they got picked up, because they started this shit on social media, and people make these videos. Oh, we just playing. It started out like that. Okay, you gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and it be some bullshit. And then somebody pick it up, and we sit there and watch it. We watch
because that's what we want. Y'all talking, y'all tired of it. But if it was happy-go-lucky, you're not watching those happy-go-lucky shows.
Well, we did. We
want the drama.
We did watch a happy-go-lucky thing with the Cosby's, but then we found out.
You talking about in 84, not in 23?
I don't want this shit for my daughters. Like, I don't want that. I'm dealing with a child right now that keep getting hit by little boys at school. Fuck this shit. Stop it.
So why people don't watch it?
Because that's hard.
Lucky stuff.
The what? What you say?
Well, I said, why people not watching happy-go-lucky
shows?
I don't
know, because this is being fed to them. It's called programming. That's what you do. You program a person to do what you want them to do. That's what the entertainment industry does. If you don't have no strong mind, you can't make your own decisions, and you're gonna easily be programmed. I can program.
I got a strong mind, and I like to be entertained. I like the drama shows too.
But y'all be killing me when I talk about Love After Prison. What's the name of the show?
Love After Lockup.
Love After Lockup. And y'all be like, Mike, I don't understand why you don't like it. And I'll be sitting there going because it's dysfunctional.
African said, nope, I'd rather watch Abbott. Now, that's a good show. Abbott Elementary is entertaining. It's funny. Ain't the ratchetness, the drama, but there is a balance. They do like the ratchet stuff. It is very entertaining to watch. Love After
But who's normally the star? Who's normally the star at the ratchet stuff? Now, white people have been the stars of some ratchet things, but who's normally?
Don't go that far. They housewives of Orange County,
because they had the big girl. What's her name? With her child. What was the name of the show?
The big girl with her child.
The fat chick. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was a big show.
The fat girl. Okay.
She was fat. Then she had the surgery. They were like trailer truck.
Oh, Honey Boo Boo.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yes.
Honey Boo Boo.
And that was a big show.
Mama Bear, Papa Bear, or whatever their names were.
Honey Boo Boo. That was a big show.
I mean, Duck Dynasty was a big show, but they wasn't on it. They
do
it as a family, but wasn't nobody coming over there. I'm gonna shoot you, and it's just so extreme with us. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen across the board, because it happens across the board, and all like everybody has the same problem. Yeah, right. Everybody, it's just ours are just it's just honed in on us the image is given that this is how we are, and that's the thing. It's like Black people are loud, boisterous. They don't, ain't no Black men in the house, and that's not true. Those things are not true, because I know some white girls that are divorced. They baby mamas. They got 3 kids by 3 different daddies. The man left. The same shit, but it's not. It ain't highlighted.
No, that's facts.
Shutting it down. But it is good watching Shekinah and Lyrica on Love and Hip Hop go back and forth. That's very entertaining to me at times.
What are y'all? Because I can say one thing. I can say one thing.
I just be watching it.
No, I can say one thing. And I can be honest with this. I do not watch these shows. Why do y'all two watch them?
I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I can't do it. I can't deal with.
But you watch Love at the Lockup. You watch Love at the Lockup.
No, I don't. No, let's be clear. I was scrolling through TikTok and saw that. I've never sat down and watched.
And why did you stop? Why did you stop scrolling? Because you were entertained at the drama.
Because I wanted to know about Derek and whatever this girl
and Monique.
Is. Yeah, Derek and Monique. But I've never went to the TV and said, "Oh, let me sit down and watch this whole episode." I'll get the clips because I don't understand. I'm not going to be in no relationship with a dude in prison for 2 years. You locked up right now, and we getting in a relationship, and you locked up.
Okay, so Shawnee,
you got to watch Gabby.
So what show do you watch that you know you shouldn't be watching?
What's our guilty pleasures? Yeah.
What's the guilty pleasure? Give me the one. Give me the one.
Okay, well, I don't watch TV. You know that, unless
I know.
So my guilty pleasure is scrolling through TikTok. That's where I find out about most of TikTok or Instagram. Because other than that, I don't do it because I don't want them doing it. And I'm trying to, work on that because that's an issue with one of my kids.
Nikki White Chocolate comment on there. Nikki, you said I don't do ratchet TV. Get enough of that out my window. Because you're ratchet. You don't need to watch it. I know you, Nikki.
Oh God.
I don't like Love and Hip Hop. There is no real rappers on. Well, yeah, I agree with that. Do I agree with that?
Some of them.
I've never actually watched. So, Jay, what's your guilty pleasure? What is the one show that you know you got no business?
I watch them. I watch Teen Mom. I watch the Love and Hip Hop. I watch all them shows. I do. It's the drama of Teen Mom, and this one, Ashley, and then the Brianna, and they go on that, and the moms. Like I be in all that stuff. If your kids, and I DVR it. Like even if I can't be able to watch it, I DVR it and I get caught up. I do.
Okay, so if your kids were younger, because your kids are grown. If your kids were younger,
I got one that's 10, the rest of them are grown. Yeah.
Oh, you do have, yes.
I got grown. They grown.
So would you watch it around them?
Yeah, those shows, yeah. Maybe not the 10-year-old, but the older ones because they should be established enough to know right from wrong.
But if they were all like, let's say
I don't even like playing cuss word songs with my kids, even the older one. I don't even do the curse words. Like it just don't feel right. Like I don't do so. But the shows, yeah, if you're older, I'm not watching the ratchet fights with my 10-year-old, and then for him to be like, "Yo, what's going on there?" But I know that he sees that. I mean, he on YouTube. I mean, he online. I'm sure he see drama and stuff like that.
Yeah, they see it, but I don't want to condone it. I don't want to be like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's sit down and watch. Because even with them, I'll grab them and say, okay, I want y'all to watch this show. We're going to watch this show together. We ain't watching. If I show them something ratchet, it's because I'm about to teach a lesson and show them this is why you don't do this.
Yeah, just try to be watch your mouth. Like I'm watching the behind the scenes. Okay, all right.
I was waiting for that. That was a long time ago. He said that. He like when you shut the room
disrespect,
down.
but damn, Shawnee sounded sexy as fuck. Okay, let me tell you something. Yeah, slow down.
Got boisterous. You hear that down south come out in that twang. He was like, I love that. I was waiting for Mike to say so. Hey now.
Yeah, I don't see anything up there. All right, we done had a good show.
Yeah, it's been fun.
CW 33. Make sure you check that out Saturday, DFW. Everybody in the DFW, check it out.
90 Day Fiance. So Red's Guilty Pleasure, 90 Day Fiance. Y'all watch that? Is that a ratchet show?
I watched that. I thought it was interesting to do that type of social experiment, to just throw two people together that don't know each other to see if it's gonna work, because that was crazy. I'm like, I don't even know that I could go on that show.
That's funny. Joy said behind the scenes, she was like, I didn't know Teen Mom was still on. Me either.
Yeah, they're on vacation together right now. It's a vacation series now. But go ahead. Yeah, it's good.
What my cousin said?
She was saying happy Monday. She's good to see everybody live Monday morning. Morning, Claude.
What up, Claude? Real quick, my guilty pleasure has been binge watching black homemade amateur porn.
Well, all right, Tashambi. Get your baby wipes ready and have some fun. Do you, homie? To each his own. Like everything go back to each his own.
To each his own. Goodness God. All right, y'all. Well, Monday we done made it happen.
We made it.
We done made it, and
let me put this back up.
Make sure you. What are you about to put back up?
Bam! It's a Philly thing. Let's go, Eagles. We here.
Oh God!
Shout out to Woke Up Inspired, gave me my shirts. Playoff bound, baby. NFC Championship game. Cowboys are out. Giants are out. We all y'all got on this.
And man, shout out to every disappointed Cowboy fan that made my weekend this weekend. Sitting there watching y'all. Y'all knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I knew the Eagles were going to beat us. I didn't know they were going to beat us the way they did. I didn't know it was going to be that ridiculous.
Were you embarrassed by the Giants? 28
Yeah, I was.
Halftime score? Okay.
I got to do this sports podcast today. And I was.
Like you've been championing your Giants. And then it's
that was ridiculous. But it reminds me of what the Eagles did when they got blown out by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's a progression. Like, it happens. You get blown out by a team that's simply better than you.
Wait, you talking about something years ago?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Oh, it was 2 years ago. What are you talking about? It was like 3 years.
You talking about something old?
When y'all got blown out? What was the score?
It's all about here and now. Right now, the Eagles are going to the NFC Championship game. This is the 2022 season. 2023.
I want everybody to remember. I want everybody to remember.
What are we talking about?
I want everybody to remember.
You're a hater.
When the Eagles lose in Philly,
he's a hater.
The 49ers.
He's a hater.
So
I remember 2 years ago when y'all lost. What?
So I'm gonna remember Sunday. I'm gonna remember Sunday because you don't even believe they're gonna beat the 49ers.
What do you mean I don't?
You don't.
You haven't seen our complete team, offense, defense.
I've seen your complete team. You're not going to beat the 49ers.
You ain't see Dallas shut down Christian McCaffrey yesterday, and they gave a nice little blueprint on how to shut them down.
When have y'all shut down a running back?
I give the Cowboys credit. They were averaging about 35 points a game, and yesterday what was it, 12? So I mean.
So y'all think y'all built for that defense?
Not to mention that we beat them also.
Okay, so on Friday we're going to make our bet.
We can make a bet.
We're going to make it on Friday.
Make a bet on Friday.
We're going to make the bet on Friday. Because you're hurt feeling. But this is what I don't want.
I know the Giants ain't playing.
But this is what I don't want. I don't want you not to show up on Monday.
I'm sure.
Right.
What I don't want is you not to show up because what you do is you don't show up.
Yeah, that part.
Keep that picture up there. It's a Philly thing. I want you to make sure on Monday. Well, Shawnee already got it. So on Monday, I want that same energy when y'all lose to the 49ers. And we'll make our bet on Friday.
We talking that ish because we still in it.
I might not be here.
You ain't even in it.
Jay, don't hang up when we get off.
All right.
Okay. All right. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for every single thing. Philly Eagle jerseys, you make your wife make them. And
oh God.
You fight for everything. Fight for your happiness. Never let anybody take it from you. It's Michael Shawn. It's Shawnee Scott. It's Jay Black. It's Sexy Mo. Yeah, yo.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also